What even is my life? Hola, it's Kat. It's been a little while since I've done like a paranormal update. Now, this is gonna be hard to kind of talk about because the experiences that I've had lately are actually revolved around my father. He doesn't come around anymore, not since he first passed, which is okay. That's a good thing, you know, when he makes himself known. It makes me cry. This might be a short video because it's not many things. It's just that there has been some recent stuff. If you follow my social media, I kind of hinted at this, so you probably already figured it out. I moved out because we're no longer together. For privacy stuff, like I'm not gonna get into detail. As I was moving my stuff out, I was getting upset. There was just multiple stuff that was happening that was making me upset, and I was like, you know, taking my stuff out and getting overwhelmed. Like I was bringing a box out and I was standing in the hall and my mom was going down the stairs and I was thinking to myself, you know, is all of this the right choice? Is all of this is this what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Not just what I was doing, not just like me moving out. It was just everything that was happening and everything I was going through. I'm like, is this what's supposed to be happening right now? And the hall light shut off. Don't remember if I've talked about this, but one of the things that my father does to let people know that he's around is he will shut the lights off on you. And usually he'll do it at an inconvenient time because he was kind of a prankster. I'm just standing there and I immediately looked at my mother because I know there's two light switches. There was one next to me and there was one at the bottom of the stairs. My mother was halfway. She could not have accidentally bumped it down there, and I wasn't even like it was next to me, but I wasn't near it. Like I couldn't have touched it. I had like this much space between me and the wall, so it's like I didn't touch it. I instantly knew as soon as it shut off. I knew it was my father, but I still checked to make sure, you know, nobody bumped the lights or whatever, and there was no way anyone bumped the lights, and the light bulb didn't go out because I flipped it back on. I actually asked if the light had been shutting off and I was told no, it hadn't been, just to like, you know, confirm. But I knew instantly that it was my father. Like that was his way of communicating and that was his way of saying it's okay. It was either the next day or the day after. I was at work and I was having anxiety and I was getting overwhelmed because I was thinking about, like, you know, what am I doing? What am I going to be doing with my life? I'm moving back in with my family. You know, I was thinking all these things. And I wasn't going to announce this until it happened, but I'm working on moving to Florida. And as I'm sitting there thinking, you know, is Florida the right decision? Is Florida where I need to be? And keep in mind, like, this was all simply from anxiety, just overwhelming thoughts, just doubting myself, because this is what I do. I doubt myself and I try to talk myself out of things, which is why I don't do a lot in life and I need to not do that. But I was having these thoughts and a song starts playing on the radio. The same song that played when my dad was passing away. And that's another one of the things my dad will do, is to let people know he's present or to kind of give an answer. That song would play. It was super popular when my dad had passed away and it was playing on the radio, but after that there'd be times where we'd be like sad or we'd be wondering what to do or something, and that song would start playing. As I'm thinking, you know, is this where I need to be? The song plays. And I don't believe in coincidences. I don't. I know people be like, oh, it's just a coincidence. It's not to me. Not when you've had experiences like me. Not when you've seen the shit I've seen. Oh, shoot. Dang it. It's good to make sure I didn't cry. Well, you're gonna freaking cry, Cat, because you're a big old bubble blowing baby. For me, those are my two recent experiences. There's a couple of other little things that aren't my father, but I don't know if they're really worth mentioning. And it's just tiny things that used to happen when I first was living here. Is this the same stuff? My parents did tell me though that since I had moved out, things had been extremely quiet here, and that's interesting because things that usually were quiet at my ex's place had gotten loud when I moved in. Like, they never had problems with the paranormal until I moved in. So that just means that something's following me. I've always been like that. I attract things. Like, it's not just me though, it's my family too. Like, I'm not the only one. Me, my mom, and my sister are very sensitive to the paranormal, and like me and my mom are empaths. I don't know about my sister. I've always wondered if she like channels things, but that's a whole. My brother, he doesn't have the same experiences we've had, and we've noticed that, like, he doesn't have as much stuff going on with him. But I think that because there's some people who actually, like, they kind of stop energy, like a shield or whatever. I don't know the proper term of it, but I think that's what he is, because he has had some experiences and he's astral projected and stuff like that. I'm pretty positive that I talked about the time I saw his astral projection, if I can find it. Otherwise, I'll have to retell that story because that was kind of interesting. Just growing up, had this stuff happen, and I'm not saying like we're psychics or no shit like that. It's just pick up on stuff and we attract things, and it's just always how it's been. It's very normal for me. And I know a lot of people don't believe in that, and that's totally fine if you don't. Just ask that you please be respectful if you're gonna leave a comment, because I know a lot of people are just like, "Girl, you're fucking crazy, delusional, that stuff's not real." It's okay if you don't believe in it. Just, you know, maybe just leave me alone then. I guess I'll just mention it quickly. The little things that happen. For example, the closet ghost. My closet door, it's kind of off, so it just sort of swings open on its own. There will be times where I'll have something in front of the closet door to keep it shut, and I'll come back and it will be pushed open. And it's usually something heavy. So I'm like, oh, that's odd. There used to be knocking from inside my closet door, like someone knocking on the door, but they're knocking from the inside of the closet. Gave myself. Oh no, my sisters are here. Sorry, sisters startled me there. It's been a long time since that's happened, but it happened the other day where I heard a knock. It startled me and the door started to open, and I pushed it closed and I said, can you not right now? I just can't deal with you right now. And I closed the door, and that was when my stepdad heard me. He's like, what the hell are you talking to? So that's like the thing with the closet. There's like the other little things. Usually it happens when I'm downstairs, but lately I've been staying in my room, and so I think it's been following me. In the living room, you will sit there and you will see something peek its head around the corner. Like something just like peeks and then like goes away. And it's usually a dark figure. Giving myself chills again thinking about that. That'll pop up, and lately that's been like, I'll have my door open here and it'll like look in. I'll catch it looking at me, and I'm just like, oh, and I know I'm alone because lately I've been alone, and so I'm just like, freaking A. It's like little stuff like that. I haven't felt like a heavy presence lately, though I won't be surprised if I end up doing another paranormal update by the end of this month, because if you guys don't know, Halloween is when the veil is thinnest between our world and the spirit world. So as time goes on, I won't be surprised if things get more active in the household, so you'll probably end up getting another update later on. Hope you have an amazing day, and yeah. Let me know your paranormal experiences in the comment section below. Bye! My little rainbows. Mwah.